What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay-Z Bottom Lip, and today we're going to talk about Chicago Punish. Or if you really want to, you can just substitute Chicago with your hometown, depending on how you want to say it. But in reality, this video is for those who don't punish correctly. That's basically what Chicago Punish is taking or punishing a move that is very negative and not punish it correctly, either using a throw or even a poke into a throw, which would kind of consider them doing something negative. Then you use a poke. Once you use a poke, it says punish, but then you didn't get a full punish, so then you grab after, or just automatically just grabbing after the move as well is something that's really big against not punishing correctly, and this makes you look kind of ridiculous. It also lets your opponent know, like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to play, this guy doesn't know how to punish, or this guy might be scared, and this gives your opponent the upper hand, when in reality it's supposed to shift the momentum to you once your opponent does something ridiculously punishable. And the reason why I'm using Ermac is because Ermac has a move in particular that's super punishable, but it catches a lot of people right now, maybe because he's a new character, but in reality, I think it's also because the movement itself makes you duck, and then it makes you block high. And since it makes you block high, you can go for the mix off of it. So I want to show you guys kind of what it will look like, right? So this move right here, right? You can cancel this into an overhead. And since your opponent knows that, once they see this knee right here, they automatically assume to block high. So if you did something like this and your opponent was not ready for it, but they blocked it, they would usually punish it with a throw. And this is what you consider a Chicago punish. In reality, you can get a whole, combo punish off of this. But since your opponent was not ready for it, or he was scared, he results to a grab. I also know a lot of people who also result to things like this, and then your opponent tries to grab, and since you were kind of looking for the grab, you grab back. When in reality, if your opponent did something like this, you should have been ready to punish it, basically. And since a lot of people don't do this, they start to panic and they don't get their punish, and they result into like low damage combos, which gives your opponent enough time to basically have another chance at life. And I wanted to give you guys also an example of what that looks like when your opponent does something which is punishable, but they don't punish correctly. And this gives better players with higher standards or status to get away with a lot of things. And this happens all too often than not. And I want to, again, like I said, I want to give you guys an example of what it looks like, even on a high level. So this right here is an example of a Chicago punish when Sonic Fox does a low and Samij doesn't really punish it. He punishes it, but he does it with a low damage combo, which is just 1, 2, 3 into L1 or 1+2, whatever you want to call it. He does that, and then that's basically it. So this is considered a Chicago punish because he could have got a lot more damage, but in certain situations, you might not punish it correctly or for whatever reason, and this is the result of it. When in reality, when your opponent does something negative, you're supposed to shift the momentum to yourself and allow the comeback situation to happen where you'll be able to dish out as much damage as possible because your opponent did something ambiguous, or just being able to do something that's negative but was looking for a punish, looking for you to get hit by it and combo for it, etc., etc. But anyway, here's a clip of it. And that's a Chicago punish. So that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to keep this simple, but I also wanted you guys to know what a Chicago punish is. So when people do it, they'll have it in the back of their head like, damn, I did that. Or like, damn, I could have went for more damage. In reality, I didn't because I wasn't ready. So basically, this video is for those who need an explanation on what they're doing wrong and having some type of terminology behind it. So it's not like foreign or something that they just once upon a time just got hit by, or something that most people never heard of. This is an actual thing that people actually do, and it's on all levels of play. It can be high level, mid level, whatever you want to call it, beginners level, but everyone does it once upon a time, and everyone does it here and there. It's more or less correcting yourself and not allowing it to happen as much as usual, or not at all. But in reality, I hope you guys learned something from this video. This is one of my favorite things to do or go over is Chicago punishes. I have friends in particular that do it all the time, and they know who they are. This video is for you guys. Also, I was watching that video with Sonic Fox and Simish, and I thought to myself, a lot of people actually do this. So I figured I'd make a video about it, but keep it real simple and basic. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you can, like and comment. And if you guys have any questions as well, leave a comment as well. And also leave a comment in the Discord as well. I've been super busy, but I'm back on track with everything. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one.